Have you ever felt like your past defines you? Like the mistakes you've made are a permanent stain on your record? Welcome to Kingdom Influence Ministries. We are glad you are here. Today, I want to talk about a woman whose story completely shatters that idea. Her name is Rahab, and her story, found in the book of Joshua, is a powerful reminder that God's grace can rewrite any past. When we first meet Rahab in Joshua chapter 2, she's introduced as Rahab the prostitute. It's right there, part of her identity. She lived in Jericho, a city that was about to face destruction. Two Israelite spies came into the city, and where did they end up? Rahab's house. Now she could have turned them in. That would have been the easy, safe choice. It would have shown loyalty to her king and her people. But Rahab did something extraordinary. She hid the spies. She lied to the king's soldiers to protect them. Why? Because she had heard about the God of Israel. She heard how he parted the Red Sea and gave the Israelites victory. In the middle of a pagan city, Rahab put her faith in a God she had only heard stories about. She said to the spies, "I know that the Lord has given you this land, for the Lord your God is God in heaven above and on the earth below." That's a massive declaration of faith from someone everyone else had written off. Her faith wasn't just words, it was action. She didn't just believe. She acted on that belief, risking everything. In return for her help, the spies gave her a promise of safety. They told her to hang a scarlet cord from her window. When the armies of Israel came, they would see that cord and spare everyone inside her house. Think about that for a moment. A simple scarlet cord, a symbol of her faith and the spies' promise. When the walls of Jericho came crashing down, Rahab's house, built right into that same wall, stood firm. She and her entire family were saved. That scarlet cord hanging from her window was a beacon of grace in the midst of destruction. It reminds me of the blood of Jesus, the ultimate symbol of God's grace that saves us from the judgment we deserve. But the story doesn't end there. This is where it gets even more incredible. Rahab, the former prostitute from Jericho, was welcomed into the community of Israel. She didn't just get a pass. She got a new family and a new future, and here is the most mind-blowing part. If you trace the family tree of Jesus in the New Testament, in the book of Matthew, you'll find her name. Rahab, the woman with the scandalous past, became an ancestor of the Messiah, Jesus Christ himself. Her identity was completely rewritten. She went from being Rahab the prostitute to being Rahab, a hero of faith mentioned in the book of Hebrews, and Rahab, the great-great-grandmother of King David, in the lineage of Jesus. What does this mean for you and me? It means that your background doesn't determine your destiny. Your past mistakes don't have the final say. What matters is your faith. Just like Rahab, you can choose to believe in a God who is bigger than your circumstances, bigger than your history. His grace is powerful enough to not just forgive your past, but to redeem it and use it for a glorious purpose you could never imagine. Maybe you feel like you're too far gone, that your story is already written. Rahab's life is proof that it's never too late for a new chapter. It's not about who you were. It's about whose you choose to be. Let His grace rewrite your story today. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the incredible grace of God. We'll see you next time.